Why do 80% of visitors leave Skinwalker Ranch with more questions than answers? Let's dive into the enigma. Tucked away in the heart of Utah, Skinwalker Ranch spans over 500 hectares of pure mystery. For 50 years, this land has been a hotspot for the bizarre. From sightings of unusual animals and invisible voices to massive UFOs and people appearing out of thin air. The first whispers of these phenomena emerged in the 1970s, when a new family moved in. By 1996, the ranch hit the headlines, sparking a frenzy of rumors and speculation. Is it a portal to another dimension? A playground for extraterrestrials? No one knows for sure, though researchers call it the most paranormal place on Earth, with countless books and TV shows attempting to unravel its secrets. But the truth remains elusive. So are you ready to uncover the mysteries of Skinwalker Ranch? Stay tuned, mystery lovers.
I bet you didn't know that Skinwalker Ranch holds secrets darker than the night filled with werewolves, UFOs, and unexplainable horrors. Known as Sherman Ranch in the 80s and 90s, it earned the eerie nickname UFO Ranch. The ranch owes its current name to the terrifying skinwalkers. Imagine a creature, half human, half animal, with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp teeth. They can take any form, and their presence is marked by an aura of pure malevolence. Residents have reported seeing bizarre beasts, a wolf that shrugged off bullets, a muscular hyena attacking livestock, and even bear-like creatures in a region where bears have long disappeared. Photos exist, but skeptics call them fake. Yet the eerie testimonials of those who live near the ranch suggest otherwise.
Many researchers suggest that UFOs and monsters enter the land of Skinwalker Ranch through portals from other worlds. These claims seem crazy, especially those that say that this entire land is some kind of supernatural energy center. However, if you look at many witness stories, you can find ones in which various objects, animals, and even people have disappeared inexplicably, or on the contrary, appeared out of nowhere.
Strange flying objects have been seen at the Skinwalker Ranch since at least the 1950s. One of the most exciting incidents occurred here in 1978. That night, a huge saucer-shaped object flew across the area and was seen by a large number of people in various locations. One eyewitness described the object as silvery, surrounded by a greenish hue, and there was something curved on the saucer, like the round knob on the lid of a frying pan. Despite the sheer size of the object, none of the locals heard a sound as it moved. This particular detail is often found in UFO eyewitness reports and lends credibility to the story.
The Sherman Ranch has had at least half a dozen owners throughout its existence, but the Sherman family is the most famous. Through their initiative, skinwalkers have been featured not only in local pubs, but also in the pages of leading newspapers. The Shermans noticed strange things when they got to this ranch almost immediately. First, they heard people's voices when there were no people around. Then, areas of flattened and compressed wheat, crop circles, began to appear in their wheat field. The Shermans described them by saying it was as if a giant man was sitting in that spot. Then the Shermans saw a giant spaceship the size of 2 soccer fields in the sky. It flew so low over their heads that small, flashing lights could be seen around the edges. In an interview with reporters, Terry Sherman said that initially, he thought the whole thing was the work of a top-secret government organization that tests advanced technology in these countries. But the more it happened, the more he realized it was something else entirely. Shermans encountered poltergeists, strange shadowy figures, heard strange terrifying sounds. Unknown large predators were attacking their animals. All of this caused the Shermans to soon sell the ranch to Robert Bigelow.
What I wish we knew at the beginning is what Robert Bigelow discovered at the end. Robert Bigelow, an anomaly enthusiast, bought Skinwalker Ranch for one purpose: to uncover its secrets. Armed with high-tech gear, he recorded countless UFO sightings over nearly a decade. In 2004, he mysteriously shut down his research with no explanation. Some say he learned too much, others that funds dried up. In 2016, a real estate agent bought it, sealing its mysteries away. What did Bigelow really find? The truth remains hidden at Skinwalker Ranch.
Voices out of nowhere is one of the most interesting secrets of the Skinwalker Ranch and has been encountered by a large number of people. These voices would suddenly burst out of nowhere for a few moments and disappear again, or a whisper in the ear was heard. Another strange phenomenon of this kind is the touch of something invisible. People have repeatedly felt something pressing sharply on them, like an invisible hand or foot. Sometimes these invisibles were visible. They were translucent human silhouettes, sometimes accompanied by small flying balls.
The secrets beneath Skinwalker Ranch are downright eerie. Skinwalker Ranch is infamous for its paranormal activity. But did you know there's a mysterious ban on digging? That's right, even the simplest attempts to dig a well or ditch are met with unexplainable phenomena. One rancher once brought a shovel to dig a hole, but as soon as he turned away, it vanished, only to reappear weeks later lodged in a tree. But it gets even stranger. Another rancher, trying to dig holes for a fence, fell gravely ill as soon as he started. He felt weak and emaciated, and doctors found an unusual tumor in his brain. The cause? Still unknown. What's hidden beneath the ground at Skinwalker Ranch? No one knows for sure.